LiveWeatherBlogs.com meteorologist Bob here for you with today's tropical update for Tuesday, August 10th, 2010. A couple areas of interest we're watching today. I'm going to focus more on the one closer to home in the southeastern Gulf, but let me first touch on our Invest 93L. This is the one out in the central Atlantic. Thought it would have a chance to develop yesterday. It really looked like it had a nice little tight low-level center. Wind shear was lighter, but it never really got itself together. And now the low-level center is much more loosely defined today. And especially as we get into this higher wind shear, I don't see this thing developing anytime soon. Wind shear will get progressively stronger as this moves off to the northwest and then north. National Hurricane Center still giving this 60%, but really don't see it. I'll show you on the visible loop real quick how that low-level center isn't as tight as yesterday. Invest 94L is, I'll be getting all these confused. Invest 94L here in the southeastern Gulf, and I'll be closing in on analyzing this one a little more closely in a second here. We also have a tropical wave here we got to be watching. This could be our next area of interest as it moves westward. We'll be watching this one carefully the next couple days as well. All right, so let's close in. First on 93L, just real quickly, and you can see the center, low-level center, not as tight as yesterday, real loose now. The shear and I think mostly dry air has really taken a toll. This was kind of embedded in a little SAL layer and dry air. This one does not look like it's going to develop anytime soon. So expect this one, like I said, National Hurricane Center giving this 60%, but I really don't see that happening. So we'll just watch this one, and it will not affect any land as it'll move out to sea. All right, so let's close in on our big area of interest for everybody along the Gulf Coast. What's going to happen to this system? Well, right now we have developing area of low pressure here in the southeastern Gulf off the southwest coast of Florida. Upper level low here just east of Florida here. So this whole thing is spinning. More like a subtropical system than tropical right now. I really don't believe this is fully tropical. And it may never become fully tropical. This may be more of a subtropical system in the end, but we'll have to see. Hurricane hunters are tentatively scheduled to go out into this system this afternoon. I expect they're going to keep that and go out into this system and see what we have. So we'll have a better idea of tropical, subtropical, what's going on here. But you can see this whole area kind of spinning. A lot of moisture going to be flowing across the Florida Peninsula, starting along the east coast today, and spreading across the entire peninsula tonight and tomorrow. As this whole area moves west, this is really going to open up for a lot of moisture and heavy rainfall across the Florida Peninsula. Looking at the first visible shots, and you can see this is where this area of low pressure is going to be developing, right down in here. You see convection starting to develop right around that apparent center of circulation. Water vapor loop. This is the caveat here. We have this upper level low here. Surface low trying to develop here. A lot of dry air and higher wind shear up in here trying to sink southward. So we'll have to see what that does to this circulation. Will this kind of swing out this way, and this could kind of get into a better area to develop? That could happen too. As this swings, we could get lower wind shear in here, and this thing could take off and move off to the west-northwest and develop more rapidly than we're indicating right now. But that'll be the caveat. And will it be totally tropical, subtropical? Again, we'll have to see what happens there. Okay, looking at the radars here. You can see this is where it's developing right here, center of circulation. We're going to see a lot of moisture spreading across the Florida Peninsula today and then into tomorrow. Closer shot radar, and here's where the center of circulation is developing, right in this section here. See a lot of heavy rainfall across the Keys in South Florida this morning already. Last night, ASCAT, and you could see that center of circulation starting to develop right in this area here. And this was from late last night, and you could see that happening. Wind shear near this system right now. Well, again, as you can see, we have that stronger wind shear to the north. And we'll have to see, will this get into this system or not? If the wind shear could kind of stay light, as you can see it across the Gulf of Mexico here, this system will slowly organize. But if this drier air and stronger wind shear sinks south, this could be the end of this system. So that's, and the models are, you know, when this system's starting to develop, the models are all over the place right now. So it's really hard to get a good key on this system right now, but That'll be one of the deterrents of this system if it doesn't develop, watching this stronger wind shear come from the north. Okay, so where is it going? This is now we want to know, okay, it's going to develop, has a good chance. Now where is it going to go? Well, we have high pressure right here over the southeast, southern states here. This high pressure in the next 24 to 48 hours is going to slowly sink east and south, so it's going to kind of move this way. This will induce this system off to the west-northwest. If that continues, this will move right into the Louisiana, looking like Louisiana coast right now, southeastern Louisiana coast. Now, one of the little caveats of this system is high pressure is forecast to move back west towards the end of the week. This could actually slow down this system or maybe even shift it farther west. If that happens, then better chance of this thing organizing even stronger. So we're going to really have to watch for that. If this could keep moving right along, and right now most of the models have a projected landfall late Wednesday, Thursday, might not have a lot of time to really develop into a stronger system. But if it slows down, maybe shifts a little farther west, that's why everybody from Texas, eastern Texas coast here, all the way along the northern coast of Gulf Coast needs to be watching this system carefully. Okay, models, here we go. GFDL, Hurricane. This is one of the stronger models of everybody else is pretty much in the tropical storm category. GFDL has a hurricane strength system affecting the Louisiana coast by Wednesday night. Again, this is just the initial model runs. We don't even have a real defined low-level center yet, so let's not get all, don't be looking at this and start evacuating. This is just initial model runs. I'm just going to show you a few here, but this is what the GFDL is showing. Then we have the HWRF, much weaker system, tropical storm, again, Wednesday night, Thursday morning, right into Louisiana. GFS kind of keeps this system weak, really loses this system, but really weak system near the Louisiana coast. Again, this is for Thursday. UK Met model, again, Thursday morning, again, Mississippi, Louisiana coast right here. So you're kind of seeing the trend. Everybody's pretty much focused around that Louisiana, Mississippi area right now. Just kind of showing you through the models. Here are a lot of the early run models. This is for 6Z this morning, and you could see a pretty big spread here. But as you could see, where are they initializing these runs? Well, you can see the ones that initialize this farther north kind of swing it more this way. Now, I believe the center is going to be more like this. So the ones that are initializing it farther south have it more towards Louisiana. And this would be my track right into this area here. If this does stay a subtropical system, a more wider area of winds and rain. So if this stays subtropical, then this east side here is going to get a lot of the wind and the rain. So even if it does move this way, Mississippi, Alabama, western panhandle of Florida could get a lot of rain and wind with this system. So that's something to watch for as well. And we'll see. Will it slip farther west? Will it slow down? That's something to watch for in the next few days here. Intensity models, and you can see I'm a big LGM model guy, and that brings it right into this tropical storm area here. But you can see a little bit of a peak here. Everybody basically in that tropical storm area here. Not many bringing it up into a hurricane. So. And this is where right now I would see it as a tropical storm, 50, 60 mile per hour tropical storm possible at landfall. Again, if it slows down, moves a little farther west, hurricane's not out of the question here. Again, it'll have to see what that upper level low does. Will it be subtropical? Will it be tropical? Those are the unknowns right now. But everybody from the northern Gulf Coast, from the panhandle of Florida all the way to the eastern Texas coast there, northeastern Texas coast, needs to watch this system carefully. We'll definitely have a better idea of where it's going, but definitely a lot of rain and wind, first spreading across the Florida peninsula, and then by Wednesday, Thursday, again, spreading along the northern Gulf Coast states. I will have another update. I will not be able to have an update this afternoon when the hurricane hunters get in there, if they do. So my next update will be later tonight. I will have a new update on our Invest 94L. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you later.